Hello and welcome to tonight's CT matchup between the Melrose Mindoro Mustangs and the Emmanuel Lutheran Lancers. We're looking forward to a good three-game set tonight. All three teams will be playing, as well as band in between the JV and varsity game. For the tip-off, we have Zach Anderson up against Trevor, and it is tipped out to Aiden Anderson, who has the ball up top. Sees Lewandowski to his right. Pass on was broken up. Received by Zach instead. Now it's Radical up high. He sees a lane. He'll dribble to the baseline. Needs an out. And it's knocked away by Sheffer. Lewandowski inbounding for White. It's a Radical who is wide open. Almost knocked away. Radical will make the lay. Pass to Nielsen is just out of his reach. The Mustangs will lose it out of bounds. Right back to the Lancers. Aiden taking it down now for White. It will be lost off the foot of Wortman. White ball on the side. Into Lee. Wasn't quite expecting it. Does manage to catch it though. He'll pick up the dribble, give it to Aiden. Now Radical outside. Radical tries to get Aiden inside to Zach, who will slightly out of his reach. Lancers loses it out of bounds. Mustang ball. Taking it down is Blue. Give it to Nielsen. Blue. Inside to Trepper. It's kicked away. Mustang ball down low. Inbounding is Pfaff. He'll get it into Nielsen, who will drive inside. Layup is good. Lewandowski inbounds to Aiden. Almost pass a little bit. Does keep dribbling with it though. It's tied up at 2. Lewandowski sees Radical in the left corner. Radical gets a screen from Lee. He'll dribble to the top of the key. Lobs it high to Lewandowski, who saves it. Now Radical up high once again. Bounce pass to Zach, knocked away by Sheffer. And it will be Mustang ball down low after a bit of bobbling around from both sides. Sheffer lobs it in high to Pfaff. Open three. Comes up well short, and it's caught by Radical. That three was shot by Blue. Aiden tries dribbling inside. It's knocked away. He'll pass it to Zach up high. Radical. A dribble. Almost gets it stolen. Out to Lewandowski. Lewandowski has Zach wide open. 3. Wide left. Just there. Cool with some nice handling to keep it away from Lewandowski to take it down for the Mustangs. Inside to Nielsen. Sorry, Schreffer. And he will travel. Rosenthal coming in for the first time tonight. He was injured in the last Lancers home game on Tuesday, so I'm glad to see he's doing better today. Lancer ball. Tied at 2. He sees the lane, tries going for the deep layup, but doesn't quite make it to the basket. Nice knock away by Aiden. Nielsen, Blue, and a steal from Rosendahl. And he trips up a bit, trying to fake out Pfaff. Right back to the Mustangs. Pfaff gets it across to Nielsen. Blue, Pfaff, inside to Strepfer. He loses the ball. Lewandowski picks it up for the Lancers. And Radical will send it to Aiden to take it down. And he will dribble into traffic, and it gets stripped out of his hands, called for a travel. Blue picks the dribble up high, gives it to Pfaff. Pfaff tries to get it inside to Strepfer. It's out of his reach. Zach will knock it away. Radical picks it up, and Aiden will take it back. Pass knocked away. Rosendahl is there to pick it up. He'll take a three. Too far. Radical is there for the follow-up. Lewandowski now. No good. Aiden has the ball now for White. He'll pull out. Gets off the shot. No good. And the Lancers probably should just reset. They will do just that. Out to Radical. Aiden. Nice move. Makes the layup. Blue, and now from the corner, deep two is no good, and that'll be called for a jump ball, staying with the Mustangs. Mack now in to replace Lewandowski. As well as Mel-Min and Valiente for... There are a couple subs from both sides. Strepfer inbounding for green and yellow. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Radical. He'll beat Treffel. Pass inside to Zach. Out to Rosendahl. Rosendahl gets pushed, and that'll be the first foul of the game. Right around 5 minutes in. This one's on Strepfer. Into Mack in the corner. Radical sees the lane, and Melner will pick it up for White. Radical. No dribble in again. Take the jumper. No good. Rosendahl gets the board, and the follow-up shot comes up short. Picked up by Mel-Min. Inside to Strepfer, and that is knocked away by Mel-Min. Lee is back in for White. Up high to Valiente. Nielsen sends it high to Wharton. And Strepfer will make the layup. Lee needs help. He'll get it to Matt. Mack with a quick pass to Radical. Radical will take his time and send it across to Zach. Another three. This one also just barely out. Strepfer sends it deep, knocked away by Lee. Good defense. Aiden and Lewandowski preparing to come back in for White. In place of Radical and Mack. Strepfer inbounds. Send across. Almost knocked away by Aiden. That'll be a foul on Mel-Min. Shooting two. Nielsen already has two on the board for the Mustangs, and they have a chance to take the lead here if he makes either of these. He will drain the first one. It's now a 5-4 Mustang advantage as they send in both of their bench players after the first free throw. Now for the second. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Valiente. He'll dribble, get off another shot, no good. This time it's Anderson, Aiden, who comes out with the ball for one. Nice move. The layup is good. And the Lancers quickly regain their lead. Inside to Nielsen, who has nobody there to defend him, but the shot will bounce around a bit. No good. Finally, Nelmer will come out with the ball for the Lancers, and Lee getting double teamed before half court. He'll lob it high to Lewandowski. Lewandowski takes a three, bit high off the backboard. Aiden won't catch the ball on this one. Instead, it's Mustang's ball. As Faf takes it down. Faf now. Keep two. It's good. Clean bucket from Dax. Faf to retake the lead now for the Mustangs. They're up by one. 7-6. Shot from Lee is blocked. Aiden catches it. He'll get it back out to Lee. Lee fakes. He'll dribble. And that'll be a block on Titans. He is a pretty good shooter. His only disadvantage is that he is of a slightly more diminutive stature than some of these other CT players. First free throw from Lee. Wide left. Two subs from either team, and Mac also preparing to come in for Lee after the next stoppage of play. Second free throw from Lee, tied at 7. This one's good. And Mac will come in to replace Lee. Right around 9 minutes left in this first half. Blue will take it for the Mustangs. Portman, Blue. And another nice shot from Trevor. Will put the Mustangs up by 2. Nice pass inside to Lewandowski, and wide. Lewandowski is one of the most aggressive CT players I have any memory of broadcasting for, and he is able to put that to work with that layup right there, and he will get the free throw out of it. Free throw is not quite there. Aiden comes out with the ball for the Lancers. And a miscommunication will give the ball to the Mustangs, tied up at 9. That'll be a timeout from the Lancers. We will be right back. We are back from the timeout. Mustangs ball. It'll be Blue taking it down for green and yellow. Shoot, I can't say green because both teams are green. Aggressive play from Treffer, and he will get fouled on the shot. It's on Anderson, Aiden Anderson. First free throw from Max Schrepfer, bounces around a bit and will fall. He's at 5 points now, half of the Mustangs' points so far. And now for the second. He'll make the second. And with those 2 free throws, the Mustangs have won the race to double digits. They are up by 2 now. Rosendahl sees an open lane, makes the layup, and it's back to being tied. Pass up high to Bluel, now Valiente. Back to Bluel up top. He sees Pfaff. He fakes a couple shots, sends it across to Valiente. Now Schrepfer. And Radical will fight for... Radical will get called for a hold. From up here, it kind of looks like he was going for the ball, but I trust your refs on this one. And Schrepfer will make another layup. Rosendahl now passes it. Aiden is there, and he goes for the layup, not quite. Zach gets it out. Another shot from Radical, no good. And Schrepfer will take it back down for Green. And swatted away by Rosendahl. He thinks it was last touched by Schrepfer. The refs do not agree. Schrepfer inbounding. He gets it in up high. And now an open 3 from Pfaff is no good. Rebounded by Zach. He'll lob it to Radical. Radical has to pick up his dribble. He'll get it to Aiden. And now Rosendahl wide open in the corner. He'll dribble to the baseline. Out to Zach. And Zach will get fouled by Pfaff. His second foul. Zach is the sole junior on the C team, and the main reason for that is because he came to Emmanuel in the middle of the school year, and as he had previously been homeschooled, I believe, he had not played basketball for quite some time, so he's trying to get back to where he was previously when he did play basketball. He's also pretty tall, which helps. Yeah. It's kind of unfortunate that that's the case, because I would have quite liked to see him when he was playing after quite some consistency with practice and stuff. But he's been working hard to get back there. Inbounded to Wortman. Might be Wortman, I don't know. It's a W. And pass from Aiden knocked away. Pfaff will pick it up for the Mustangs. Knocked away by Pfeiffer. Leo will pick it up and he'll give it to Radical. Radical kind of lays out Nielsen there, but Radical was just trying to get around him from the looks of it. Nothing intentional. It looks like quite an elbow, but Nielsen did also kind of just walk in front. Radical will make the 2. Schrepfer. Pfaff. Then back to Schrepfer. Let's pass out to Pfaff, who will send it across to Orman. Thompson takes his hand out of his pocket to catch this one. And after it goes out of bounds. Ganton to replace Zach. And Valiente for Gant in the corner. He'll try getting around Blue. Is tripped up. And Schrepfer will pick it up. It is there. Schrepfer gets off the shot. No foul called. Radical did kind of hit his arm there. Either way, Schrepfer makes the basket. Pfeiffer tries making a move around Valiente. Leia comes up short. Gale with the follow-up is fouled. This one will be on Blue. Joe Gann shooting 2. First free throw rims him out. Not quite. It was close though. And Rosendahl will come in to replace Pfeiffer. Fun fact, those two are cousins. Don't make this up. And it's tied up at 15. Tied up for like the bajillionth time already, and it's just the first half. Schrepfer, shot from... So it feels like minutes. Valiente gets off the follow-up and makes the layup. Radical in trouble. He'll get it out to Lee. Lee takes the screen. He'll dribble inside. Open lane. And he'll make Valiente not called for a travel. He tried taking the shot there. He'll instead pass to a teammate. And Mustangs can't make one of their few shots. Rosendahl tries getting the pass. Is pushed from behind. It'll be on Mel-Min. Lee inbounding. And the Mustangs opt not. Never mind. The Lancers are in the bonus. Mustangs already had 7 fouls. Nobody in serious foul trouble though. Pfaff is the only one with multiple fouls, and he only has 2. Shooting 1-1 will be Rosendahl. Bounces around, no good. Rebounded by Schrepfer, who is putting in work tonight for the Mustangs. He has 10 points, so they're 17. Pass on to Mel-Min. Inside is caught by Valiente. Knocked away by Pfeiffer. And a block from Aiden. Zach catches the ball. Radical takes it. Back to Aiden to run point. Pfeiffer in the corner. 3. Not quite. Aiden contests Schrepfer, who will pass the ball to Nielsen. Now from the corner is Wortman. It's too far. Mustang ball down low. Knocked away by the Lancers. Nielsen inside to Schrepfer, who gets around Zach. Shot comes up short. Zach is called for a foul. Shooting 2 is Schrepfer, who's already made both of his free throws tonight. This one bounces around, not quite. Lewandowski and Mel-Min in to replace Aiden and Radical. Second free throw from Schrepfer to retake the lead for the Mustangs. 4 minutes on the clock in this first half. This one also rims out. Valiente picks it up. Schrepfer sees Mel-Min wide open. He'll take a shot. No good. And apparently Schrepfer pushed somebody. And from the looks of who goes up to the line, it was Zach who got pushed. One and one from Zach, who has made 1 free throw tonight. No good. It's rebounded by Schroepfer. They give it to Wortman. Almost knocked away by Lewandowski. Wortman. Outside to Nielsen. Nielsen back to Wortman. Now Schroepfer inside. Valiente. Schroepfer. And that'll be a timeout from Coach Carl Wortman for the Mustangs. 3:33 on the clock, tied up at 17. This has been quite the close C-team game. We will be back in a minute. Back from the timeout. Schroepfer. By Zach. He's the student's typical job of crawling inside the lane and denying all layups. Nielsen, Bluel. Outside clear by Lewandowski, back to Nielsen. Now Wortman up high. Go back pedal, give it back to Bluel. Wortman. Bluel again. And Rosendahl immediately capitalizes on a poor pass. The Mustangs maintain control. Nielsen in the corner. Bounce pass out to Pfaff. Ooh, take the three. No good. And Rosendahl will get called for the reach. Tried grabbing around on that rebound. Radical inch replacing. Schroepfer sends it in high to Nielsen. Blue on the coming side, knocked away by Lewandowski. Zach handles it. And Zach will dribble it down himself, gets it to Matt. Blue will get called for a foul. Looks like all ball and sounded like all ball. Mac will go to the line to shoot one and one. Aiden Lee to replace Lewandowski and Nelder. Mac shooting first free throw. And the Lancers will retake the lead as Matt gets some points back on the board. Now for the second free throw of the 1-and-1, the Lancers up by 1 at the moment, 2:34 on the clock. Second one is also good. I see this guy down in the gym a lot. He practices his shooting a lot, and I respect that. Pass to nowhere. The Mustangs will lose the out of bounds. A bit above the reach of Carter Wortman, Lancer ball on the side. And the Mustangs running a 3-man press. Aiden is triple team, gets it out to Radical. Radical on the side, gets called for the travel. .15 on the clock now. Pass to Pfaff. Nielsen gets off the shot on Zach and makes it. Tied up at 19. Radical inbounds to Lee. Lee whips it across to Aiden, who has space. Aiden sees Mac. Mac will take the three. It's good! And the Lancers win the race to the 20s. Inside to Valiente. Pfaff. Tries making a spin move. Shot is high off the backboard. Radical comes out with the ball. Schreffer is wrestling for it. And Radical will curl over the ball and go for the jump ball. Lancers struggling a bit to get through the Mustangs press. And that press has certainly been doing some good for the Mustangs tonight. Sends it high to Lewandowski. And Lewandowski will carry. Good call. He managed to take like 4 steps with the ball in his hand before dribbling again. It's honestly kind of impressive. Orman inside to Schreffer. And that would be a jump ball going the Mustangs' way this time. Pfaff inbounds to Schreffer. Almost out of his reach. He handles. He'll give it to Wortman. He smashes the jumper. And the Lancers now with just a 1-point advantage. Radical dribbles off of his foot. And it's knocked out of bounds by Wortman. Lancer ball. 1 minute on the clock. It's been a close one for sure. Lobs it out to Lewandowski. Lewandowski quick to attack. He'll take the 2. High off the backboard. Lewandowski there for the rebound. It's knocked away. Radical will come out with the ball for White. Schreffer getting a bit physical. No foul. Lee fakes a 3. He'll try driving inside. Out to Zach. Zach, a good lefty player. Mac from the corner. Not quite. And Lee will take it. Lewandowski now. Stuck up high. Knocked out of his hands from behind. That'll go to the Lancers. Never mind, I guess not. Pfaff up high. 28 seconds on the clock. Nice snag by Aiden. He'll pass it on to Mac. He can't save it. Mustangs ball down on their own half of the court. That'll take quite a few seconds off the clock as they try to retake the lead this half. Pfaff will take it down. Pfaff fakes a very deep 3. This time it's thrown away by Radical. Almost blocked by Pfaff. Radical can't quite finish on the layup. And that'll be a jump ball. Stays with the Lancers. 5.5 seconds on the clock. Lancers want to get off a quick shot before the end of the half. Rosendahl in to replace Mac. Lewandowski into Anderson. Zach, Aiden, deep 3. Wide left. And Schreffer tries to get way down, and that will make a resonating thud as it hits the ceiling. 22-21 in favor of the Lancers going into the half. Boy, is this one a fun one to watch. It's been close the whole way through. We'll be back in 5-ish minutes for the second half. Stay tuned. We are back from the halftime. Lancers went into the half with a very slim and hard-fought 22-21 lead. And let's see what both teams have been prepared for the second half. Pfaff fighting to keep the ball out of the hands of Lewandowski. Shepard tries making a spin move, and they got called for the travel. He was kind of trying to shove through both Radical and Zach. Well, I thought he had his foot got planted. It'll be Lancer ball. Aiden fakes out to Lee for the three. Not quite. Rebounded by Nielsen for green and yellow. For the Mustangs, Mel-Min. I can't say green. Three from Wardman, just a bit short, rolls along the top of the backboard, which is, as a matter of fact, out of bounds. I remember that one from a Sports Illustrated Kids magazine when I was like 8 or something. They had that one section where you had to go over the rules, and it was like some really little known facts or whatever, certain rule, and that was one of them. The top of the backboard is out of bounds. Aiden takes a three, he'll dribble inside, out to Lewandowski. Lewandowski thinking about it. Radical will take the three, no good. And that'll go to the Mustangs. Minute off the clock, and no scoring so far. Kind of a quiet second half. Just kidding. It's Mustangs ball. Boardman almost loses it out of bounds. Shepard gets off the shot. No good. Zach with the board. He'll get it to Radical. Radical will maybe try to get her on Pfaff. Kind of loses his dribble out to Lee. Lee fakes a three. He'll dribble in. Shot. It's the side of the backboard, which is still in bounds. Top is inside is. Shepard will travel. Zach making sure to get nice and physical with him to put some pressure on him to do something quick, because he's kind of just been standing under the basket and trying to take a layup every time he drives down low. And it's been working to a certain degree, but won't last forever. Aiden takes it down for White. And he will travel. Tries to pass to Radical, window was blocked, and as a result, he does not get the ball off in time. 2 minutes into the half. Nielsen fakes a three. Lowell up high. Knocked away by Radical. He saves it. And Zach will come out with the ball. He'll send it deep to Rosendahl, who has space for the jumper. Not quite. And Rosendahl will get called for his second foul. Nielsen across to Shepard, who loses the dribble. Zach will rip it away from him. Aiden needs help. He'll get it up high to Radical. Radical sees Rosendahl down low. Rosendahl fakes. Shot is good. And finally, the scoreless second half streak has been broken. Nice steal by Radical. He has space. That's an easy layup. Nobody was there to be able to contest him, as he got around Blue, I think, and makes the layup. And the Lancers are now up by 5. Pfaff thinks about a pass inside, gets it up high to Blue instead. Blue needs a pass in the trap. He'll get it out to Pfaff. Pfaff has Wortman inside. Jumper is no good. Rebounded by Zach. And Radical will take it down. Rosendahl, 3. It's good! And this is some nice dynamic play from the Lancers to start off the second half. 8 points to the Mustangs, 0 in the last 4 minutes. That'll be a timeout. And the Mustangs are going to look to do something to get some more points on the board. Because if the Lancers are able to keep this up, this is a lost game for the Mustangs. We will be right back. Here back from the timeout, Mustangs ball. They're down by 8 at the moment. I'm sorry, I earlier said 8-0 scoring streak, I meant 7-0. Lancers did go into the half with a 1-point advantage. Nielsen out to Wortman, and Zach will come away with the ball. He's been doing a good job on defense here, just getting the ball into the Lancers' hands. Rosendahl fakes again. He is fouled, it's knocked out of his hands, and it might be a shooting foul from the looks of it. No. Oh no, I thought I heard on the line, but I guess not. Foul is on Treffer, by the way. Matt takes a shot, comes up short, rebounded by Treffer. Wardman. Cross, Radical knocks it away. Strepper is there for the layup. He'll make it. He's got 14 points right now for the Mustangs. He's been putting him in. Rosendahl gets the screen. He'll send it inside to Zach. Strepper was kind of holding on to his arm. In football, that'd be pass interference defense. But in basketball, that is just Mustang ball. Bluel. Knocked away by Radical once again. And once again, there's nobody there to contest the layup. This time he'll lay up into the bottom of the rim. Maybe trying something fancy there. Matt sees Lewandowski up high. Radical. Inside to Zach. Zach will try getting around. And that'll be on Treffer. His third. Lewandowski inbounding for White. That gets it inside to Aiden. Aiden is fouled on the shot. He'll be shooting 2 at the line. He has 4 points tonight for the Lancers, hoping to get a couple more here and push the Lancers into the 30s. And this will be the third foul on Faf. First free throw from Aiden Anderson. Lee and Nelner into replace and Rosendahl for Radical and Matt. And not yet for Rosendahl. Second free throw from Aiden. Wide right once again, Valiente with the ball. Nielsen sends it deep to Bluel. Bluel dribbles along the baseline. It's blocked by Zach, who will get called for the foul. Bluel kind of runs into his arm. So Bull now shooting 2. He has no points tonight for the Mustangs, hoping to get a couple here. First one bounces off the front of the rim, no good. I think he has shot 2 tonight already, and both were just barely off. That'll be the same with this third one. It's a very high lob free throw. Aiden lobs it deep to Lee, just slightly out of his reach. That's Mustang ball down low. Rosendahl in for Aiden. And Radical for Zach. Nielsen, Blue again. Now Wortman, cross to Nielsen. Lee giving him no space. Blue, Wortman. Now he'll dribble to the baseline. That's off the shot, too far. Knocked away from behind by Melmer. Stopped by Radical. And Nealman will knock it off the hands of, off the foot of Melmer, actually. And that's Mustang ball down low. Into Wortman. Nielsen. Valiente. Shot from Wortman is well short. Saved by Lehman. Valiente shot goes into the bottom of the rim. Blue will backpedal. Nielsen thinks about a 3, back to Blue. Nielsen again. Now Wortman from the side. Too far. Rebounded by Lewandowski. Gets around Blue. Let's try getting around and get Neal. Shot from Lee is too far. And this one's knocked out of bounds by Wortman. Stays with the Lancers. Never mind. Trevor on the bench for, as well as Faf for the Mustangs. Two of the playmakers on this Mustang C team. Interesting attempt there by Nielsen to get the follow-up to his own shot. Radical needs help getting out of trouble. He'll send it to Lewandowski. Lewandowski will take it across. He has Melmer. Gets called for a travel. Blue will take it. 9 minutes on the clock for the Mustangs. To come back. Way down by 6. And that'll be a foul on Wortman for the reach. Aiden coming back in for the Lancers to replace Lewandowski. Radical inbounding. They'll give it to Rosendahl, who sends it across to Lee. He'll take his time, dribble inside, layup, not quite. And it's rebounded by Nielsen for the Mustangs. He can't get her on Radical. Radical gives it to Aiden. Aiden now. His foul. This one will be on Valiente. And every single Mustangs player now has a foul. At least one. Never mind, Valiente already had one. I guess that was when Wortman got his foul earlier this half. I was wondering where that extra foul went. Anderson's first free throw comes up just short. Now for the second. Few subs from the Lancers. Pfeiffer, Mack, and Zach are back in. As well as Streffer and Pfaff for the Mustangs. Second free throw from Aiden. Let's see if he can make this one. It's good. And the Lancers will finally break that 30-point barrier after sitting just below it for the last few minutes. Blue wall. Sees Pfaff. Pfaff inside to Valiente. Valiente. Pass knocked away by Matt. And he will get triple teamed. Jump ball will stay with the Lancers. Mack inbound. double screen. Mac should have seen it coming. This time he'll do a quick shovel pass to Aiden. Aiden back across to Mac. That'll be a timeout. I think both teams tried calling it, but the timeout will be taken from the Lancers. 30-25, still in favor of the Lancers. Mustangs slowly starting to get back on their feet after the half. We'll be back in just a minute. Back from the timeout. Mustangs running a deep full press. Inbound to Piper. They'll get it back to Radical. Radical triple teamed. And that'll be another jump ball, this time going to the Mustangs. Rosendahl in to replace Piper. Mormon. Mel-Min will take his dribble, one step inside, and out to Fat. Pass almost knocked away by Rosendahl. Schroepfer tries making move, and Radical will get called for a foul. First free throw is no good. Second free throw, knocked out of bounds by the Lancers apparently. It'll be Mustang ball down low. And the Mustangs will lose it out of bounds. Lancer ball. Into Lee. Lee has Aiden, who has space. Aiden wants to back down to Zach, who decides to cut the other way around Valiente, and right back to the Mustangs. Sub preparing to come in for either team. Knocked away by Radical. So fourth or fifth time he's done that tonight. And this time it will be Blue who gets called for the shooting foul. Not sure I quite like that. He's at 4. Shooting 2 is Radical. Second free throw from Radical is good. Radical now with 7 points tonight. Not bad. Mormon has Schroepfer. And he'll get called for the double dribble. Lewandowski in to replace Lee. Lancers with another opportunity to run their press break. Aiden lobs it high to Rosendahl. Press space to bring it across that court. He'll dribble to the baseline, pass behind the back out to Zach, and shot is no good. Lewandowski is there to knock away the ball. And I guess I will stay with the Lancers. Rosendahl needs an inbound and quick. He'll get it high to Radical. Radical has Aiden. Aiden on the dribble. And it's stolen away by Schroepfer. Schroepfer will cross the lane and reverse layup into the bottom of the rim. And that'll be a foul. His fourth. Shooting the bonus for the Lancers is Radical. They are up by 6 at the moment, just under 7 minutes left on the clock. Lancers could definitely do with a couple of free throws here to cement their lead, make it a bit more solid, because the Mustangs have been keeping it close. Free throw is no good, rebounded by Schroepfer. He'll get it out to Wortman. Wortman has Pfaff down low. Zach immediately moves up on that. Off the side of the backboard, Rosendahl intercepts the pass, and that'll be a block on Wortman. This time it'll be Rosendahl shooting 1-on-1. First free throw from Rosendahl. Not quite. Schroepfer, Zach, and Radical will all go for that ball. Radical gets called for the push. And it's Mustang ball with 6.5 minutes on the clock. They're down by 6 still. Wortman gets a screen from Pfaff. He'll take the jumper. It's good. Good handling there from Wortman to get the ball in the hoop. Aiden will give it back to Radical. Radical needs a pass, gets it out to Lewandowski. Lewandowski up high to Rosendahl, across to Aiden. Aiden now to Lewandowski, he'll take the shot. No good, Zach is there for the board. He'll take the three from the corner. Not quite. It's rebounded by Nielsen, who will get it to Pfaff. Mustangs now down by 4. Down low to Nielsen. There's been a lot of fouls in these last few minutes. Like a rather unusual amount for a Lancer C-team game. Fouls on Zach Anderson, his third. And Nielsen will make the follow-up free throw. He now has 8 on the board. Rosendahl gets it to Radical. Schroepfer, nobody there to stop the layup. He'll make it. And the Mustangs have now retaken the lead after a quick few points. Timeout from Coach Thompson. 32-31 in favor of the Mustangs. 5.5 minutes on the clock. We will be back in just a little bit. Slams the ball up high on the scoring half of the court for them. Radical sees the lane. Pfaff was called for the push. He was nowhere near the player with the ball. I think they meant to call it on Wortman. And Pfaff is visibly confused. He is at 4 fouls now. Shooting 1-on-1 is Radical. Free throw is no good. Scheffer will take it for the Mustangs. 5 minutes on the clock. Mustangs in serious foul trouble here. No foul called on that one.
You're on the line.
And Lewandowski just barely. Lewandowski just barely steps out of bounds. It'll go right back to the Mustangs. Pass inside to Lehman. He'll make the layup. Aiden bounce pass out to Radical. Radical has Lewandowski. Lewandowski will take the 3. Just a bit too far. Knocked out of bounds by Valiente. Stays with the Lancers. Lewandowski inbounding, gets it into Aiden. He'll take the 3. Too far. Lewandowski goes to the board. Out to Mac. Mac will think about a 3. He'll take it. Rims and out. No good. Valiente saves it from going out of bounds. Mustang ball. Wortman will take it for the Mustangs. They're up by 3 at the moment, but cannot afford to get any more fouls. Down low to Nielsen. Back out to Wortman. Now Scheffer up high. Scheffer spin move shot. Not quite there. And Radical will pick up the ball for the Lancers. He'll give it to Aiden. Aiden will slow down, got some space. Mack in the corner. 3, too far. And Wortman has to fight to save this one from going out of bounds. He'll get it to Nielsen. Radical is there to slow him down. And Lewandowski will get called for the foul. Good call. Rosendahl in to replace Lewandowski. Never mind, it'll be a timeout. 3:45 on the clock, 3:47 on the clock. Lancers are down by 3 at the moment, but they are benefiting from the double bonus, whereas the Mustangs only have the bonus after the next Lancer foul. Back from the timeout, 3:47 on the clock. Mustang ball down low. Scheffer inbounding. He'll get it into Wortman. Shot is good. Mustang still pressing. Aiden sends it across to Rosendahl. Knocked out of bounds by Scheffer. Lancer ball now on the side. Rosendahl inbounding to Aiden. Radical gets pushed. He'll try taking a shot. Not good. Coach Thompson has something to say about that one. That was clearly tipped by the Mustangs. And it'll go to the Mustangs anyways. I'm honestly. Nielsen. He'll dribble up high, give it to Wortman. Inside to Lehman. Shot no good. And Schroepfer will get called for the carry while trying to make a move. Lancer ball. Still a winnable game for the Lancers. The Mustangs have been making a rather miraculous comeback, to be honest. They were down 29-21. And now they're up 36-31. Rosendahl fighting, gets it out to Matt. Back to Rosendahl. Rosendahl will try making a move on Nielsen. Gets off the shot. No foul called. They'll save it from going out of bounds. Schroepfer picks it up for the Mustangs. Rosendahl giving Pfaff no space. Wortman lobs it high to Nielsen. Bluel, Pfaff, open three. No good. Radical will pick it up for White. And it's Lancer ball. Radical inbounding from the side. Coach Thompson will take another timeout. 2:25 on the clock. Lancers still down by 5. Be back in just a sec. Lancers inbounding on their own half. He'll get it into Aiden. Aiden breaks through the double team, gives it to Rosendahl. Rosendahl will get her on Pfaff. Out to Matt. 3. Not quite. Aiden with the board. He'll get it to Radical. Radical will take a 3. No good. And Brewer will come out with the ball for the Mustangs. He'll send it deep to Wortman, who decides against taking a 3. He'll give it back to Brule. Wortman once again. Now Schroepfer. 2 minutes on the clock. Lancers need the ball and quick. And Zach will foul. That is the right move. Lancers can't afford to let the Mustangs just hold on to the ball. And I think they'll be making some fouls that Josh will pretty easily be able to call without too much trouble. And Zach Anderson will take the bench, presumably for the rest of the game. He's out 4 fouls. Good work from him tonight. Free throw from Nielsen is good. He now has 9 on the board for the Mustangs. Second free throw. It's right. Wortman with the ball, no good. Schroepfer and Radical will fight, and Schroepfer will sink the layup. Answer ball. Mustangs not giving up on that press. Rosendahl, nice handling. He'll take it to the lane himself. Shot comes up short. And that'll be a jump ball. And mine looks like Zach will be coming back in. Zach inbounding. He'll get it into Mac. Almost knocked away by Blue. Mac will handle it. Mac will take it out himself. And he'll try passing to Aiden. Pass to Nielsen, back to Wortman. No travel called on Nielsen there. Not really sure about that one. Radical inbounding. Minute 6 on the clock. The Mustangs are up by 10. They've scored 20 points this half. The Lancers have only 9. Buck now inbounding for the Lancers. The Lancers perform an entire bench sub. And Nielsen makes the layup. Eichstead inbounding for White. Gets it into Miro. Miro getting it knocked away by Sheffer. Sends it across to Buck. Knocked out of Buck's reach. That one will go to the Mustangs. Inbound to Moss in the corner. Moss is pushed out of bounds. Mustang ball. Nielsen inbounds to Bluell. Mustangs up by 12. Bluell to Nielsen. Nielsen needs a pass. Has Schreffer. 20 seconds. Schreffer goes inside, misses on the layup. Rebounded by Miro for White. Knocked away from behind by Wortman. He'll send it down to Schreffer. Only Buck is there. And Bluell. 0.4 seconds on the clock. Lancers just begging for the game to end at this point.
Green ball.
Mustang ball with 0.4 seconds on the clock. And out of the game. 43-31 in favor of the Mustangs to end the game. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Drew, like I said, will be back to broadcast the JV game after this one in 15 minutes or so. Have a good night. I'll see you again for varsity.